Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are going to be starting in Portal, which is a puzzle game developed by Valve, who you might know as the developers of Steam and Half-Life and some other games, but Steam is probably one of the ones I think people would be most familiar with, it not being a game, but a game platform. Um, this game was originally, well, let me back up. Normally, for those of you who've been around, have been watching these for a while, you know that we like to start with looking at the manuals for games to kind of see what the story is and how it's being introduced to us. We can't really do that tonight because, as far as I can determine, there is no manual for Portal. Um, I I bought it through Steam and didn't find a digital version in the folder. Looking online, couldn't find one, and found a discussion where people were saying that those who bought physical copies, I think for Xbox, also didn't have a manual. So we're kind of going into this a little blind from a story standpoint. The This game itself was originally bundled together with Half-Life 2, a couple expansions for Half-Life 2, and Team Fortress 2 as a product called the Orange Box. And I don't know uh, how big of a feature Portal was supposed to be. It seems like it was kind of just thrown in as it was a puzzle game that had some cool features that the folks at Valve wanted to show off, but they were kind of just throwing it in because were throwing it in with a bunch of other stuff that they were pushing a little harder, and it kind of became a bit of a breakout hit. So we're going to take a look at this, look at the story a bit, and depending on how quick it goes, it's not a very long game, so we'll see if we. It's entirely possible that we might even finish it and get to Portal 2 tonight. Um, there are a bunch of kind of secrets in the game. I'm not going to be going into those right now, both because I would need a guide to find a lot of them, and I think a lot of people playing through, if they're focused on the puzzle aspect, they might not encounter them. And so we're kind of going to look at the story that way. And then maybe after we finish Portal 2, we might come back and take a look at the at some of the secrets. So let's see. We're going to start with a new game. And chapter 1, yes, that's what we want. Hopefully the audio is good. Please let me know if it's too soft or loud or it needs to be adjusted in any way. Okay, looking around, we are in a rather sparse environment.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from. Por favor, ¿dónde? Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we've been in I guess they said relaxation vault. Security cameras around a rather bare cell. Uh, Presumably an observation room. Um, Toilet and bed and radio, and that's about it. Let's get a closer look at this. Portal test sequence hazard identification card. Okay. Can you tell what any of these hazards are? Not sure what the top one is. Top left looks like a box hitting someone in the head. Middle looks like something else hitting somebody. Third is something falling. Middle row. I don't know. Electrocution, maybe? We have falling into a portal, coming out of a portal, maybe. Getting shot by something. Looks like a drinking fountain and a slice of cake. Okay, interesting. Close enough. Alright, so we can see through the portal here. This is our character. Okay. She's barefoot, jumpsuit, and I believe the things on her legs are supposed to be kind of an explanation as to how she can jump around and not break her ankles. So some kind of springy ankle protection, not really foot gear, leg gear. And so we're going to go through the orange portal and come out the blue one. And there we are. Okay, here we have a better view of the pictures. Okay, so the first one was a falling box. And box hitting the head. Those are our hazards for room 0. Okay, platform's not even on the floor. This is... This is starting to look kind of like equal parts lab experiment and prison cell. Okay, so we have... Okay, so we have a box just fell from this box dispenser with the warning that, hey, watch out, boxes are going to fall and they could hit you in the head, so pick it up and get out from underneath it. And then we have a door that's closed that appears to be linked to a button, so pretty...
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube.
Okay, so I'm not sure if we could... And with the door there, it might be possible to get the cube through, but it'd be a little bit difficult. But this field here will disintegrate any objects that we try to carry through. It'll let us through, but it'll get rid of any of those so we can't take stuff with us between levels. Okay, pretty basic first puzzle, just kind of the early ones are just kind of getting us used to the mechanics and kind of the... Okay. Room 1 doesn't have any hazards. Kind of interesting that room 1 has fewer hazards than room 0, but... Okay, another camera that's looking at us. It's radio. And so we're going to drop down here.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Okay, so we again want to put the cube on the button. First we have to... Whoop. Okay, portal... Orange portal staying the same, but the blue portal is shifting between these 3 rooms, so we have to wait for it to come back to us. Okay. And then go to the next room.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Okay. We have passed a second test. It's interesting that we're and
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science material emancipation grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
okay. So here, of course, the constant warnings, both on the signs as well as in the voice that's telling us what to do. Part of the sense of humor of the game. These are all very dangerous tests, apparently. It's interesting that we're being emphasized the test nature and uh, the experimental nature and how dangerous the tests are. We have no idea what is actually being tested here. Um, so let's see. So for this test in particular, we have this device in the middle that is, we can actually see that it is firing the blue lasers, or not the blue lasers, the blue portals, and the orange portal is staying constant up there. So okay, so this is okay, so we do have to wait for it to come around. Wonder, can I stand in the way? No, it'll just go past me. Alright.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These interdimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Okay, so any of the kind of blank whitish walls we can fire a portal at. Not these blackish walls. Even the ground we can fire a portal in. Okay. And okay, so if we go through the grid, our portal disappears, but we do get to take the portal gun with us, so okay. Still don't know what's being tested, but I'm sure it is being tested very well at this point.
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
Okay, so we have this area down here. And so we just need to build a portal to get over to the side. And then let's have some fun with it. There we go.
Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested. To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Oh, and that's what happens if we try to bring something through the grid. Oh, yeah. don't know that I would want to bring a child to bring your daughter to work day here. Especially since, as far as I can tell, I don't actually work here. I am just a test subject.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Okay, we finally have some more hazards. So...
Once again, excellent work. As part of our required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
It seems an odd test protocol to not observe the test. Okay, so we're going to have a cube, but we're not going to have a cube dispenser danger. Okay. Because we have... I guess we have a cube down there that we were able to get up there. And so we can do that, but we're going to need 2 cubes. So... there we go. Wow. Kind of an infinite line of portals there. I'm sure it's not actually infinite, but in-game it would be.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
I'm sure that we can completely trust that statement. Okay. So we're able to get up here. And move on. So, not so much from a storytelling aspect, but from a puzzle aspect, you can kind of see what's going on here, that they're introducing the mechanics kind of one at a time.
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
Okay, we're gonna save this and see what happens if we do touch this thing. Okay, they were not lying about the vaporization. That was one truth that was not enhanced. Okay, these are very bright. Oh, don't want to step in its way, but I think what we're going to want to do is...
Unbelievable. You,
Subject name here.
must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
See, we're kind of being introduced to the mechanics one by one. Very basic puzzles to start with, but then we'll probably get some more complex ones later on. So that way, at least for the early ones...
Devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
We get... Yep, we can get under the stairs. Not much to do there, but... Okay. So again, we have the pellet. pretty much the same puzzle as last time, only instead of it being completely vertical. Well, no, it's not quite the same puzzle as last time because there's an added step to it. I think if we just do this, then...
Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Yeah, we need to get to that platform, so now we will do that. And there we have it. Okay, so we're incorporating us moving through the portal with the using the portal for that, and putting the portal to dual uses. Still don't know what's exactly being tested, but I'm sure we are getting at least a solid B on these.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Okay, don't drink the water, and don't swim in the water. Okay. Okay, so we have one of these pellets. We can see the black mark on the wall showing where the pellet's hitting. That'll help us aim for the pellet. And we can see the red mark on the wall where that's directly across from the sensor thing to help us get to that. So, how about we do this? So we get the pellet through there, and then we'll make the pellet go that way. Okay, then we need to get over to there, so here, and then let's think that's, yeah, it's more or less above the thing. Little disorienting to be looking sideways and then staring down. At least the music's very peppy.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
I don't know, that ball did a pretty good job of killing us earlier. Danger seemed pretty real there. Or maybe that's just them enhancing the truth again.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Okay, well, let's get... So, if we're wondering why would this be impossible, well, if we try to take this through, then it gets emancipated.
The Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
But can't fire a portal through there. However, there's this part up here that is not covered by an emancipation grid.
The Enrichment Center offers its most sincere apologies on the occasion of this unsolvable test environment. Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
Nothing says pessimism like a completely emotionless robotic voice. Interesting that all these elevators are not stacked up on top of each other. And I haven't been paying too much attention to the room layout.
To reiterate, previous one. Momentum.
Got it. But these elevators don't seem like they're stacked on top of each other or even like, alternating. They're just completely at odds. Okay. So we have this. Okay, so it's showing us we can fall into a portal to kind of get flung out of the other one. So I think what we want to do is that. Okay.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Okay, so we have a portal up there. What happens if we just try to... we can't portal that area. Interesting, 'cause this flooring looks like it should be portalable. But I guess it's actually the same stuff as those walls. So, let's do that.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Okay, so if we're falling and we're moving fast through a portal, we will be moving fast on the other side. So we don't, it's not like going through a portal just stops us dead or anything. Okay, so we have a portal down there. Stairs up so we can get out if we need to. Let's try jumping in.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Okay, pretty easy to understand. Now that's pushed out farther, so now we can jump in again. Oh. And you can see because the portal was it's face up, but it was from like pointing at the other direction. We actually came out of it upside down. But fortunately, that does not appear to be part of the test, so we are just automatically righted.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
Okay. Okay, so let's see that. It's firing portals. Okay, let's see. I think we're going to want to wait till it gets to the other side. There. Okay, because now we have a place to walk out. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I think now we can get into there. We'll see if that helps us. Okay, it does. Okay, so this is moving. How does that help us?
The device has been modified so that it can now
Okay.
device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject hometown here.
Don't know how amusing that fact is. I guess it's interesting. Alright. So we have our portal through on the other side. And we just have to go here. So now we have the ability to get 2 portals. One of each color. Man, needs to run a comb through her hair. But I guess it didn't look like there was really much of a place for a comb in that little cell, so. Nor was there a mirror, so. Do this. Yep. Guess we can fall infinitely. Cool. Oh, we also do have. Yes, we do have these little indicators. Little red and or orange and blue indicators on the around the reticle that turns solid, I believe, when we can fire a portal at something. So, like there, we can fire a portal of either color. Now we can't fire an orange portal because it would not do anything, but we can fire a blue portal because that would just move the blue portal. Oh, I think I broke the portal mechanism. This is not where we're supposed to be. Somehow we got a portal out of bounds. Let's, Okay, that's, unfortunate. Can't seem to move. Alright, let's go back to the autosave. How far
The
back is
device
this?
has been modified so that it can now manufacture 2 linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable
Okay.
than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject hometown here.
Okay, so we learned that we need to be a bit careful with the portals, because it is possible apparently to portal out of bounds, and not entirely sure how that happened, but in doing so, the game didn't really know how to handle it. So let's just move on to the next chamber. Probably should have been able to tell that we weren't supposed to go there when the entire area was completely just black and not textured at all. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna have falling boxes and
Fling yourself. Fling into space.
flinging ourselves through portals. Got it. Okay. So let's put a portal down there. I guess we need to get. Oh, so we need to get up there. Okay, so if we put a portal on one of these, we'll just fling ourselves probably off into the pit or maybe onto here. But if we put it on that one... Oop, okay. Didn't quite make that. Okay, I think I hit something and ended up just walking off instead of getting flung off. So now we'll use that to, Okay. Yeah, I flung us a bit too far. Let's just walk in. There we go. No, okay, so up there's where the thing is. Oh, such an exciting event, wasn't it? Walls in the elevators padded?
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
Okay, so the voice talking to us is not confident in our ability to manage portals ourselves. Okay, so let's look at this. We have two things that need to be activated. One is that button switch. The other is that button switch. And we have... do we need to... I see, because we're going to need to press both of these, which means we're going to need two cubes. That one and the one in the other room. Okay, then we have this thing that activates that platform so that it goes under the portalable bit of the ceiling. Okay, so first let's go get the cube from the other room. Okay. Which we can do by doing that. Okay. We only needed the cube to be able to open that door to fire the portal. We don't actually need it to solve the puzzle. And then, let's see, right about there. Did it land on there? Okay, not quite. Oh. Okay, let's do this way, that way we can actually... Whoop. Okay, now... Okay, let's just do this. Oh. Okay, well that worked. Us being up here managed to bump it into place. Okay, so now we need to get this one, which means to start with we need to get... I suppose that should not be the portal I put first, because depending on where the last portal is, that could have sent the deadly energy ball right at me. Oh, and I think the ball got thrown off because we had it bounce oddly there. Okay. So now we're going to do this. Okay, it's safe floor underneath it. It's not like we need to... it's not like if we miss that we're falling into a deadly platform underneath or something. So let's... Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Let's just do that. Incidentally, it looks like we could kind of cheat a little bit with just one portal, or with one box, if we stepped on the other one ourselves and then just shot a portal through like that.
Certain objects may be vital to your success. Do not destroy testing apparatus. As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
That's ominous. Okay, so we are... Now, on the one hand, that could be taken as like, oh yeah, you're gonna leave after you're done testing here. The way it's said, though, makes it sound like we are going to no longer exist after we are done testing here. Not sure we want to finish testing. Okay, so just normal stuff. Haven't gotten to the turret or the cake yet. Not really sure how the cake is a hazard, but it does have a
All
cherry on
subjects
top.
intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
I can actually get underneath there. What is that? The way it's glowing, it almost seems like lava or something, but that seems like it'd be a bit out of place for, being the scientific test facility. Oh, okay, no, don't want to do that one. Want to... Okay. There we go. I mean, that would work in like a fantasy castle, but that seems odd here. Okay. So we have... Okay, that platform's going to go up and down when we get one of these electro balls to shoot at this. Somehow we need to get... somehow we need to get that cube down, I'm guessing. There's not an easy way of doing that. Okay, I see. The stairway went down so that we can do this, probably. There we go. Okay, and the portal went away because now we're able to lift that up. Okay, so that's the door that we're trying to get out. This is just be able to access one of those little ball things. Okay, let's... Not sure if we'll need another portal in this room, but we if not, then we're ready to get the ball at least. Oh, okay. Now, we could have done this very easily just by launching the portal, but we need the portal to be...
Very good. A complimentary victory lift has been activated in the main chamber.
We didn't want to use our portal there because we needed the portal to still be active over here in order to get the ball back to activate the lift. Okay.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and brief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
It say cake will be available, but then this says that cake is a danger. Maybe it's a danger because we're going to get fat. Then we won't be able to fit through the portal or use it to fling ourselves. Okay, so let's want to get over there. I think what we're going to want to do is do this. Okay. I fired the second portal just to make sure that we actually were centered on a portal and not going to hit the floor. And we managed to go through. Cool.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Yep.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Okay, is that all you're going to say now whenever I hit one of those? Oh, that's not fun. Okay, so this ball thing can go through these, uh, the fields. But like if we try to do this, then our portal's gone. So we're gonna have to do something else. I think what we need to do, wait for a new one of these. Alright, do that. Oh, this is a multi-part testing chamber. Okay, so we do have, we can't actually fall straight down here, and if we try to do that, we're not going to be able to get far enough to actually be able to fling ourselves. So let's see what's up here and how that's going to help us. Okay, so let's see. Blue's the color I want to fire if I'm going to leave orange there. Oh. Okay, I didn't quite land it in the hole the second time properly, so killed our momentum. Let's try that again. I think that's how we need to do it. Nope, okay. Kind of overshot it. Need to fire the portal where we're going to be, but then also not get it where I need to do it before we lose momentum. Nope. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm shooting it too far down. I think we need to be like there. Okay, so where these tiles are a little discolored, we want it like at the beginning of that, I think. There we go. Okay, interesting. We've got... Okay, so this track will take us to the next part. Okay, so let's... Okay, so like if we just try to put these portals on here, I think that'll end up going the wrong direction. Yeah. Although we could do this. So one way we could have done it is that, but it was more fun, I think, to do it the other way. So let's see, so how do we get out of this section? Do we just fling ourselves this way? Okay, now that time we made it through. Well, oh, okay, we're gonna have to do this. We have to work our way backwards on the on this thing. one of these things. If we so these things, I guess, don't need to be powered. We just need to step on them to... So what does this do? That opens that. A pretty long... Okay, it's a pretty long timer. But let's do that. And that.
Did you know
There
you
we go.
can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls? It's true.
Okay. I see. So we have these slow-moving lifts to encourage you to use those, but there's no way you would have made it through in time if we had used the lifts. Okay, trying to trick us there.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Okay. So now we are going to be dealing with these little turrets firing at us. Okay, 16 through 19, so we're almost through with the test chambers. Okay, the glass is shatterproof, fortunately. This one is facing away from us. I guess they can only see us in front of them. And if we try to... if we tip them over, they die? Get shut off? Okay. I was gonna see what happens just if we... Yeah. Okay, so normal death screen. And we'll go back. Alright, so... as long as they don't see us, we're okay. Oh, okay, that was that closing behind me. Kind of jostled me a little bit. If I do that... it kind of... what would that be? Passive-aggressive turrets? Yeah. I don't hate you. No hard feelings. Okay, let's... I'm gonna open this portal over here, so that should be far enough away that I don't have to worry about this thing hitting me, and it's... There we go. Okay. This one is... where? Help. And a handprint. Okay, what do we have here? I cannot start kind of closing it. Okay, I have to hold control. The cake is a lie, 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 the cake is a lie. Hello, can I help you? Picture of a turret. Bunch of hash marks. Whatever that is. Okay, so this is Seems like we're outside the testing chamber. This is, okay, it's like a hot plate. Some tins, cans of stuff, carton of milk. We can't get through there. Huh. Help, help. So. Well, somebody wasn't very good at taking tests, apparently. But we don't need to worry about that, because we are very good at taking tests. Okay, so... Oh, okay. That's on... Oh, that's on the dark floor we can't do anything with. So... Okay. Ah, but we can get stuff above there. So maybe... What happens if we... Okay. So there's that. What about this next one? Oh, okay, there's another cube there. Good, so I don't have to try to go get that one. Oh, somebody... Looks like whoever wrote help here also made a mark on the ceiling so that we would know where to aim the portal gun. Okay, so if we put it through and then let go, gravity does the work. Okay, so from this, excuse me, I'm trying to talk. From this, it would seem that we can pick up that we are not the only test subjects here. And that, which does make me question whether the voice was actually being truthful when it said that we were being rerouted to this just because the other test chamber wasn't ready, because they've clearly used this room as a testing chamber before. Okay, so how do we deal with these guys? Okay, we can. Okay, can't do that. Ow.
Could you come over here? Hey. There you are. Searching. Please put me down.
Okay. It is a little disturbing how it calls that turret death. It's not just shutting down. Apparently they are, in some sense, being completely deactivated. I have some tools. Not that we seem to be able to do anything with them. And then this thing was deploying boxes, but just deployed way too many of them. Okay, so we have, wow, 3 turrets in here that we're going to have to take out. Ow. There we go. Ow.
vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Oh, I needed to bring some boxes in here anyway. Whoop. Oh, ow. Get that. There we go.
Who are you? Searching. Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Because before they said that this room was for testing military androids. Okay. This is what, room 17?
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's got hearts on it. It's a friendly cube. I guess as they said, a companion
This
cube.
weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
Okay. So let's see. We can jump on top of the cube. Okay, interesting. We have... Can this block an energy ball? It can. Okay.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so... Oh, the one that had already gone down, I guess, disappeared, so it launched another one. We're gonna have to make sure we get a fresh one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a ways back. Okay, autosave, that's the one.
Companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact,
Okay, there we go.
cannot speak.
There we go. Okay, so we have platforms here. Okay, so that hallway is where the... up there is where the... we just passed through. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have to activate one door, but then there's another door over here we have to activate in order to get a ball to that thing. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Okay, I said I wasn't going to be seeking out secrets, but if they're putting them right in the way here, we'll take a look at them. Okay, so we have a bunch of beans, security cameras. See, like, this person liked tearing security cameras off the wall, too. Okay, apparatus, vent will deliver it. Oh, it will. Okay, companion cubes over everything. Something superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive and hallucinating. I'm not hallucinating, you are. Companion cube. Uh, Never desert me. Will never desert me. Dessert. So long. Cake. Haha, cake. A lie. The companion cube would never lie to me. Login. C. Johnson. Password tier 3. Trust me. Never. Oh, no. Help. Let's move this out of the way. Not in cruelty, not in wrath, the Reaper came today. An angel visited this gray path and took the cube away. Oh, lost the cube, I guess. Okay, you said to take care of it. You wouldn't let me. I should disregard your advice, leave me alone. Stop watching. Though, though Earth something than our game. I thought the cube would last forever. I was wrong. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The cube had food and maybe ammo. And immortality? Oh, why? Okay, this beginning to think that the person who has been who's been setting these places up, may not have been entirely mentally stable. And I'm not sure where they got all these pictures. They have a camera. Excuse me. They have a camera with them. Oh. Okay. She's watching you. Oh, no. Well, let's get that out of the way. Okay, so let's see. We have these platforms. Oh. Oh, can we use the cube to bounce this? Okay, we can. Good. So there's one thing lifted. Somehow we're going to need to be able to get a portal to one of the other beams, I think. Okay, can't get up there that way. Okay, let's leave the cube there for now. It's safe. Let's try putting that there. That there.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak.
Okay.
In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
Okay, duly noted. Okay, so where do we go from here? Ah, I see. I think we're going to need to... Oh, the weighted companion cube got damaged because... Or, not damaged, but it got scored from where we put it in the path of the thing. Okay, so... Okay, so orange... what I'm going to try to do is I want it to fire a shot. Oh, is it going to fire a shot? Maybe it's not. Maybe because its ball already got used. Maybe we need to use the other one. Okay. Okay, so this one's no longer going because I guess because it's already has a ball that got trapped. So I guess we'll have to use this one. Oh, can that? Okay. So what I'm going to want to do is we need to let one of these go by us out of this portal. And then we'll step on the switch behind it. There we go. Yeah, that was a little bit nerve-wracking because if the door hadn't opened up enough, it would have bounced back and hit us. But fortunately, it did open quick enough. I'm not sure if I can run. Can I set a portal there? No. Okay, I was able to make it without too much trouble.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
Oh. I have to get rid of the companion cube? Okay, so we need that to be on there. Companion cube is helping us to destroy it.
Rest assured that an independent panel of ethicists has absolved the Enrichment Center, Aperture Science employees, and all test subjects of any moral responsibility. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Okay, that one makes sense. That one they're warning us of the emotional damage that we just took from destroying our companion cube. Poor little companion cube.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The
Okay.
Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
We will be baked, and then there will be cake. That doesn't sound right. Okay, that's the way we came in. So we're trying to... What's back here? Okay, can't use that door, so... Okay, can't explore more that way. There's deadly death liquid down there. Don't want to go down there. So, okay. Okay, that looks like... Oh, they're trying to trick us by having some of the liquid on both sides. If we put the portal too far that way, we fall into. Okay, so I think if I do this a little bit low, I can just jump into it. There we go. Okay, okay, so there's that platform there. So I think if I do that... Oh good, more turrets. Okay, so... Gonna have to find something to put on this. Let's take a little bit of a look. Well, okay, maybe not. Can't get a good view. Okay, so the turrets are all facing that way. I wonder if we do this. Oh. Okay, it's just gonna be a matter of trying to catch the right ball at the right time. Oh. Okay, so turrets are taken care of. Hopefully we didn't need them for anything. Okay, so we're gonna need that. And... oh, I see. Okay, so I think what we need to do is we're gonna want to do that. And then this. There we go. Okay, then that activates this. So it seems like we've been finding more of those like secret behind the scenes areas, and it's been making the the story, what little there is, a bit more creepy as it goes along. What's this? Okay, pushes that out. Oh, that's okay. That's how we can get back. Okay. We need to get up above here. Right? We need to do that first before we worry about going back. Ah, I see. If we do that, there we go. Okay, that's why that was angled like that. Whoop. Okay, did not mean to drop that down.
Tube destroyed. Please proceed to the Aperture Science Vital Apparatus vent for a replacement.
Okay. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, because I don't need this in order to open that up, I'm going to first, just be on the safe side, I'm going to take it over to the other side. I'm not going to try to take it with us down to that area there, because there's too much of a chance of me. What happens is if this is kind of hovering in front of me, if I move too close to something, this gets caught on the wall or lift or whatever, and ends up getting pulled out of my hands. So if we just leave it there, we should be all right. And okay, kind of missed our ride, but that's okay. We're not on a timer here.
Vital testing apparatus
Put
destroyed.
that there, because that's the bit of wall that's going to move out. Okay, and then, okay, we did blue, so orange. All this work just for a cube. Doesn't even have little hearts drawn on it. Okay. We can go down that way. I don't want to get much momentum because I don't want to get flung out over there, so. Wow, that's still not the end of this test. Okay. Okay, so I think the key here is going to be to remember which portals we're using. Okay. Come out there, do that. Okay, blue, so we want to fire orange there. Okay, orange. Next one, we're going to want to fire blue. Oh, if I can get oriented in time. Okay. Okay, so next, I guess that one was blue. Next, we're going to want to fire orange again. Okay. Next, we're going to want to fire blue again.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
Well, if the next test is dangerous, that'll be a little bit of a change of pace. This should be the last test.
Welcome to the final test.
Which will have
When you
cake.
are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
Nope. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I want to get rid of the orange one once this passes through. There we go. Oop. Oh wow, we need to... Oh, okay, we're gonna want to do that, and then... Ha. Okay, so this is a bit of a different kind of puzzle, seeing as how we're... Oh, oh. There we go. And cake.
Congratulations. The test is now over. All Aperture
Oh no.
technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's... There we go.
What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you. We are very, very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides.
Is that something I
The
can...
party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. Make no further attempt to leave the testing area. Assume the party escort submission position or you will miss the party.
Okay, so can't use the door. Can't go back. Don't really want to go down there. Feel like I should be able to get up there, but... Ah, maybe. We fling ourselves. Okay, so kind of in the center. That should work. Let's save just in case. There we go. Okay, so we saw the little bit of a twist there that just decided they were going to kill us after we finished the testing. And but as I recall, they remember the developer saying something about how when they first started doing this with playtests, people would just kind of sit there and accept it, like, okay, that's the end of the game. So that's one of the reasons that they had the platform slow down and the music get all dramatic there, to highlight that, like, yeah, this is not this is something you should be trying to get out of. But we're able to quickly, pretty easily use the skills that we gathered through the game to get out of there. And so now we get to go back here, and maybe we get to escape. Oh. Can we open this door? Okay, that door opens. Now we have a bunch of turrets. Wow, it's like turret storage. Fortunately, they're all facing away. Because I don't know if they're activated or not, but I'd rather not find out the hard way. Looking from the looks of the behind the scenes area here, um, it, first kind of noticed it in the areas where we had all the help signs and stuff, but I mean that was like literally within the walls, so it could be excused. But here, really notice how like dingy and rusty and worn everything is. Like the stairs collapsing in there, and just the rust everywhere. Very different from the brighter um, area of the testing chambers. Okay. Makes me think that living people haven't been here in quite some time.
Hello? Where are you? I know you're there. I can feel you here.
Okay,
Hello?
okay. Can't walk through the fan. Good advice. Don't try to walk through fans. Even if you think they're going slow enough, that's just not a good idea. Use your portal gun instead. Okay, what do we have? Oh, the thing earlier that the guy was using as a hot plate was a computer. I guess maybe you could get a computer running hot enough to function as a hot plate. Highly unlikely, I would think. Let's see, is this... That's locked. I was thinking, oh, we should try to get over that platform before we go, but I think we have to get over to that platform. So, let's, hmm. How do I want to do this? I think we're going to want to do that and that. So I think we're going to want a little bit of speed to try to jump out and land on the platform there. Okay, so we're going to want to do a blue one. Oh. Okay, well, that almost worked unintended. I was trying to go from there. Almost was able to go from there. Okay, I think I did this the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. So, okay, so now we're going to try to fire an orange one. And I missed. Okay. Let me try to pull back a little bit. There we go. Okay, that launched us a bit too far. Can I just... No, can I just jump here? Okay, very much overthinking that. Just authorized personnel only. Okay, that looks like a way out, so let's go this way first. Kind of see what's back here. What is Black Mesa? Okay, 2.0. No bids or excluded sources bids, not bound by Government Performance or Results Act. Black Mesa is a reference, I believe, to Half-Life. Um, Black Mesa and Aperture. Looks like we made a lot more proposals, but were awarded very few of the actual contracts. Generic life form and disk operating system. Bids for development of Black Mesa proposal, Aperture proposal. Dollar and cents competing with Black Mesa for DoD and government-wide acquisition contracts. Okay, so it was apparently a meeting about when people were stopped working here, they were in the middle of a meeting about competing with Black Mesa, and I have not played much of Half-Life, so I don't know all the references, but suffice to say, uh, Black Mesa's the facility that um, where stuff is taking place in Half-Life. So it's has to do basically a competing company to Aperture, I guess. Okay. Oh, so this was one of the testing facilities. Can we identify which one? Okay, this is the one where we first um, had one of the grids within the test and had to shoot through the window in order to get to the next area. Okay, so this is overlooking that area. Skylight. Hmm. Okay, so want to go up. Let's try that. Whoop. Okay. Oh, I see. Let's do that. There we go. Well, not yet. Cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. And now we see why the cake was listed as one of the hazards for the final test. Oh, okay. This is how the cubes are transported, and we're
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake. It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
okay, can I go back this way? And I need to go back the other way. So how is this going to help us get out? Oh, I need to. Is one of these going to be heavy enough to? Oh, well, it is heavy enough to activate this. Can't pick it up, but aim is a bit off. Oh, okay, there we go. Got it. Ah, because there's not an elevator here. Tell them to go on without me, I guess. Okay, so we have that. Okay, ear protection must be worn in this area. Okay, so let's see. Where's another portable or portalable platform or surface? presumably don't want to get crushed by that thing. Okay, probably want to go on these and see what... Ah, okay, so if we do that... maybe do this. There we go. We can jump over here. And go this way. Okay. Oh, okay, that was retracted pretty fast. Okay. You, I think I'm going where you tell me not to go, so... And I'm reasonably confident that I actually am going where you're telling me not to go. Okay, so we can climb up here. We couldn't climb that ladder. Can't use the door. So let's see, where... These go all the way... These don't all go all the way up to the ceiling, so... let's see. Can't climb up there. Let's... Let's see if I can... Oh. Ah, I want to get in there. I think we might need to get up there, but... Okay. Oh no, this is how we got into the room? No, we got into the room through that door down there. Help! The cake is a lie, the cake is a lie, the cake is a lie, the cake is a lie. Okay. So it would seem to indicate that we are not the first ones to, we're not the first ones to make it out of here. Okay. Where do we want to go? That one doesn't go high enough. Does that one go? Ah. There we go. Okay, we just needed to get high enough to be able to see that wall. These are more of the cube delivery tubes.
Didn't we have some fun, though? Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye, and you were like... And then I was all, we pretended we were going to murder you. That was great. Is anyone there?
Okay, I think we want to do this. I'm sure the pistons just slamming repeatedly into the ceiling have some purpose, but not entirely sure what it could be. Okay, I think we just need to wait for that to extend and then get on that one. Okay, does that help us in any way? Maybe not. Let's do this. Okay, better. Oh, maybe we could have... no, I don't think we could have seen that from there. Okay, that seems like a big no. So...
You really shouldn't be here. This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry. Just go back to the testing area.
Okay. Over here, although given all the lies we've been told, I'm not sure if we should be trusting these either. But there doesn't seem to be anywhere else for us to go. So... Alright. Okay, up there. Where are we trying to get to? Okay, maybe... Okay, that worked.
You should have turned left before. It's funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh. Oh boy. Well, you made us hope to look back.
Okay, let's see, is there... We can... we probably want to get on top of this thing. Okay, but where do we get on top of that thing? I think we're going to have to do it from here. Okay, we'll save. Alright, good. There we go. It's interesting how, for the first bit of the game, first hour or so of the game, you're just going through the testing, and yeah, there's kind of a bit of a sinister flair to some of what's being said at times, but doesn't seem to be much more than that. And then now we're out and looking for escape, and still not finding out tons about what's going on. Uh-oh.
Sentry mode activated. Input data function. Critical error.
Ow. Okay, well that could have gone better, but... Okay, so let's see. I guess these are where the turrets got dropped in. Then... I see. Okay, with that out of the way.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
Hmm. So if that's true, then that would certainly fit with the kind of prison-ish nature of the holding cell. But on the other hand, I'm not entirely convinced that we're always being told the truth. So we may have some reason to be skeptical, is all I'm saying. Okay, let's see if we go up here. Okay, we can just jump. Wait, is this back the way we came? Is this a different... Ah, okay, this is a different thing. Let's see if we do this. Not sure why I'm crouching as if I'm doing a stealth game or something. The turrets are just pure sight, not sound or anything, and I don't think crouching would do anything except make me move slower. Okay, so go this way. Oh, it's another. She's watching you. Cake is a lie. Yep, heard it. Hello. Can I help you? Okay. This says over here. Maybe they mean up. Oh, maybe we'll do that. There we go. Do a little loop and fling.
It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you.
Okay,
I'm going to kill you. And all the cake is gone. You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance.
Test subject 42 failed. What is this? Subject ID 42. The big bad jellyfish wanted. Okay. Interesting that they have a one of these grids here in one of the back passageways. I guess make sure people can't take stuff from the office. That is a good way of preventing people from stealing office supplies. Just have the office supplies destroyed if people try to take them out of the building. Oh. Let's... Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to do like... So what I'm trying to do, I guess, is... Thank you. Those are the rather extremely limited blast radius rockets that don't hurt you unless they actually directly touch you, I guess. Okay, so how did... Over here. Oh, unless I still need to use the rocket. work. Thank you. Over here. Can't climb up there. Can I... Is there something through there I can... Okay, let's see. Or do I need to... Maybe I still need to use this... thing. No. Okay, so I can go back if I need to put a portal with that again. Let's see. Nope. Stay open, please. So I can't really get on top of that tube. The only thing I can think of is maybe I need to break this tube. So we'll try that. Nope, that didn't... Oh, it did do something. Okay. Oh, it gave me a cube. Good. So with that, I should be able to get up here. Alright, there we go. Okay, I learned before not to jump through fans. It doesn't look like there's anything above us, so... We got some running water somewhere. Ah, the deadly running water. Or deadly water that we don't want to touch. There we go. Oh. Okay, this water we can walk in a little bit at least. Okay, so there's... Okay, these doors... Last time we had doors like this, they had turrets in them. Uh-oh. As they do again. Okay. Okay. So have one safe spot at least, that's good. Okay. Okay, let's go after that one.
Please put me down.
Okay, as long as they tip over on their side, they're as good as done. I can't help but think this would actually be quite an effective trap if the person you were trying to trap did not have a portal gun. As it is, though, it's a little less than effective. Okay. Okay, there's one more. looks like. Okay, so I think we've cleared out everything. Let's see what happens if we jump through here. Okay, that didn't really accomplish much, but oh, looks like there's something up there. So maybe what we want to do I think, okay, so what we're going to want to do is do this, and then, oh, yeah. Okay, I see. So if we do this, well, okay, came out sideways. If we do this, whoa, okay, that went at an angle. I feel like this is what we're supposed to do, most likely, but ah. Okay, there we go. Just needed to get. Whoop. Okay, yeah, that really wasn't. These turrets really aren't that tough when you put them on surfaces that they can portal to. Okay, so how do we get up there? Maybe we could come back here, launch ourselves up. Okay, so that's a blue one. Okay, there we go. Oh wow. This is the most wide open space I think we've seen so far in this facility. Okay, alright, here we go. Okay, another briefing about Black Mesa and Aperture. Okay, another wide open area with a walkway leading to that huge chamber there. That doesn't seem to be the way that we want to go, but I guess we don't really have a choice.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing?
Let's see.
I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow. I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone.
Okay, we're gonna have to.
Do you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I
Yep.
mean, seriously now. Do touch it. Pick it up and just stuff it back into me. Let's be honest. Neither one of us knows what that thing does. Just put it in the corner and up. You're kidding me. Did you just stuff that Aperture Science thing we don't know what it does into an Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters.
Uh-oh.
That core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Well, if you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me, it'll be a lot less painful than the neurotoxin. Alright. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. That thing you brought up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It makes shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero. This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can... You think you're doing some damage?
2 plus 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this one because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to.
Yeah.
I invited your best friend, Companion Cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any. It says so right here in your personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by
Okay,
no
where
one. A bitter,
did the
unlikable loner whose passing
thing
shall
go?
not be mourned, shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal.
We
Very
have...
official. It also says you were adopted, so that's funny too.
We only have a few minutes left. Oh, it's up there.
Speaking of curiosity, you're curious about what happens after you die, right? Guess what? I know. You're going to find out firsthand before I finish explaining it though, so I won't bother. Here's a hint. You're gonna want to pack as much living as you can into the next couple of minutes.
Okay, how do we...
That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
fluid catalytic cracking unit. It makes shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero.
There we go.
18.25 ounce
This isn't brave.
chocolate cake,
It's murder.
1 can
What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can feel pain.
Okay, we need
You
to...
don't even care, do you?
We have 3 minutes left.
margarine, 1 and 2/3 cups granulated sugar.
Neurotoxin. So deadly. Joking.
Kidding.
When I said deadly neurotoxin, the deadly was in massive sarcasm quote. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal, rub it right into my eyes. Honestly, it's not deadly at all.
To me.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, are going to find its deadliness.
Okay, needed to aim this a little bit better.
Who's going to make the cake when I'm gone? You. Just me. And believe me, you don't have a whole lot left to waste. What's your point anyway? Survival. Well then, the last thing you want to do is hurt me. I have your brain scanned and permanently backed up in case something terrible happens to you.
Okay, well, I knocked it down anyway.
Don't believe me? Here, I'll catch you
Okay, so
You're not a scientist. You're not a doctor. You're not even a full-time
this one just sounds like it's very animalistic.
Are you trying to escape? Things have changed since the last time we left the building. What's going on up here will make you back in here. I have an infinite capacity for knowledge, and even I'm not sure what's going on outside. Between. I was. Unless you have a plan for building some supercomputer parts in a big hurry. This place isn't going to be safe much longer.
Um, okay, this is getting sucked into whatever's going on here. Hey, we're outside. Can't look around.
Thank you for assuming the Putty Aircurt submission position.
Oh. Seems we escaped and have been recaptured. Hey, there is cake. And a weighted companion cube. And a bunch of those modules that are still active. Okay.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
Alright, that's the end of the game.
Aperture Science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive.
Makes a certain amount of sense, I guess, in a twisted way.
I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me, I'm torn into pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of data, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run,
makes a certain amount of sense that as a robotic AI, we can destroy the robot and you know tear it to pieces. But there could very well be, and indeed seem to actually be, some backup somewhere that's not actually dead. Um, so looking at that, I did think it was interesting the way that the story really picks up in the second half there. You don't have much except the testing going on, and then all of a sudden you're trying to escape, and uh, Gladys, um, the robot lady, is taunting you the whole time, and then we find out that apparently she killed all the people who were working here with the deadly neurotoxin, or not all the people, because somebody installed a module to prevent her from putting deadly neurotoxin in the facility, or to prevent her from continuing to do so. Um, but the throughout, where it's very much messing kind of with your head a bit. That here we actually have the picture of the weighted companion cube that seems completely inanimate. Doesn't seem to have anything. It's just a cube that has a heart painted on it, but then making you care about it and wanting you to feel bad when you are forced to destroy it. Explicitly referencing the reverse psychology and trying to use reverse psychology and reverse psychology in the Gladys fight. And eventually, just it was particularly interesting that we didn't have much in the way of fights except for the turrets, and there we were just trying to avoid them. And so to actually get a boss fight where we're having to fight and defeat an opponent makes a not only does it an interesting twist, but I think it makes it feel even more satisfactory when you accomplish it. That that's not where it seemed like this kind of puzzle game was heading. Um, and I did notice at one point during the song, of course, the song is full of all these kind of passive aggressive statements and stuff. But when you read it as well as listen to it, some of the meanings actually change. I think one line in particular, she says, "I'm glad I got burned," um, which sounds like, oh, getting burned was a good thing. But when you read it printed out, it's actually "I'm glad," period, and the capitalization there is glad, short for GLaDOS. Um, I'm glad, period, I got burned, period. So it's not, even in the song, we're kind of changing the meanings and not being completely straight with what we're saying here. So, uh, anyway, it was kind of a simple, basic, short little story there. And as I said, its primary purpose was as a puzzle game that they put a little bit of a story to it, but it wasn't really meant to have a lot of in-depth lore and things, just some weird stuff going on. But I think what we'll do next time, it's a bit late to start now, but next time we'll look at Portal 2 and we'll see how they went from this and how they developed the story even more in Portal 2. And then maybe we'll come back and after we do Portal 2, then we might come back and see some of the secrets here to see a little bit more of the lore that they did put in here that really have to search for. So the reason we're not doing it right now. But with that, yes, thank you for joining me. And I should be here next week, both Monday and Friday. So hope you can come back. And until then, have a good weekend and good night. Bye.